Hi, I'm Lace and this is Around the Dining Table, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a recipe that's from my first book, 3 Dishes 1 Soup. And this book basically is a compilation of my family's favorite recipes that we grew up eating, and it features stuff like my granny's signature ngoh hiang, her kong ba pao, her yam rice which we're cooking today, and my grandpa's famous fried chicken wings. If you're interested in the book, I've linked where to get them below in the description box. So yeah, about the yam rice that we're cooking up today, it's one of the dishes that my granny used to cook for us all the time growing up for lunch. So she's Hokkien, so she would make, this is my maternal grandmother, so she would make stuff like yam rice, cabbage rice, glutinous rice. One of my favorite things about her cooking is that she's a really generous lady, so she really loads up on all the ingredients, and it's perfect if you're greedy like me. And yeah, every bite has tons of dried mushrooms, pork, shrimp, whatever else is in there. And in the spirit of her generosity, I've documented everything down below according to what she would have done, minus the pinch of MSG that she usually adds. Nice. We need some dried mushrooms, and I've soaked this overnight. Some dried shrimp. This has been soaking for about 20 minutes. Some pork belly slices. If you don't eat pork, you can just leave this out, or you can also replace this with lap cheong if you wish. And because it's yam rice, some cubes of yam. And yeah, I've learned this from my grandma, and she chooses the yams that are older, so they're a bit drier and they have a more powdery texture. Don't use the little baby yams because they won't have much dimension and texture. And also, I reserved some of the mushroom soaking liquid, so this is a tip that I picked up from my grandma while learning the recipes for the book. And she always adds a splash of the mushroom soaking liquid when she has it. And if you have the book, you'll notice that she uses this in a couple of recipes as well. Her kong ba pao, her glutinous rice. Cover your dried shrooms with some water and allow them to infuse for a couple of hours or overnight. We're going to start by frying up the dried shrimp. So you need a good amount of oil for this. And you want to let them go till they're crispy and golden. And I'm just waiting for the oil to heat up now. The dried shrimps have turned golden brown. I'm going to be reserving them and setting them aside, and we're going to be using the same flavored oil to fry up our mushrooms and our pork belly. Same pan and oil, I'm going to be frying up the pork belly now. Let me just adjust. Everything seared, sauteed and ready to go. We're going to be assembling our yam rice now, and I'm just going to do it right in the pot of the rice cooker. You can use a rice cooker or clay pot to cook this up. If you use a rice cooker, it's easier and you don't really have to check on it, so this is what I'm using today. And in here I have about 200 grams of Thai jasmine rice. I've already rinsed and drained them, and yeah, it's all here. And we're going to be adding in the mushroom soaking liquid, as well as some seasoning, and you just want to add a touch of sugar, some salt and some light soy into this mixture. I'm gonna go in with the sugar. Oh yeah, and some white pepper too. Adding the dried pork and the dried shrimp, the sauteed shrooms, a little taste test. The rice is so flavorful. It's perfectly cooked, it's fluffy, it just absorbed everything that went inside there, the mushroom soaking liquid and all the dried goodies. And there's tons of texture that's going on in this plate. You get the powdery yam, you get that nice meaty bite from the mushrooms, and because we've taken the time to brown them first, there's an added layer of flavor, and you get that chewiness from the dried shrimps, that chewy saltiness, and then that fresh hit of cilantro and spring onions at the end just brightens everything up. So yeah, I do hope you give this recipe a try, my granny's yam rice. As you can tell, it's so easy to put together and it's so flavorful. Okay, I'm gonna go and enjoy my plate of yam rice now. If you guys enjoyed this video, do give a quick like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon for our next cooking session. Bye for now!